A public forum with public results was put out collecting end-of-game leaderboards, with me streaming a lot of it on Twitch for transparency reasons, logging total air frags, assists, ground frags, zone captures, and remaining players on the winning and losing sides per ground. Though just air frags and assists were logged for air. The ratios for each point type were found, then had a weighted average applied to it to find the R value for the SL model. Though I did make a mistake before when it comes to modeling RP rewards, because another modifier needs to be added to account for time in battle, which was found by taking the ratio of remaining players and quartering its power as to only apply it to the late game. Now, for the results. Starting with the SL rewards, in ground the break-even win rate was 42%. That alone is more than enough to prove my point. But it gets worse. In air the break-even win rate is 33.8%. You have to be an active hindrance by fail squatting or TKing on takeoff to get a win rate that low. Just being bad is not enough. For RP rewards I skipped air since the win rate was already low enough, but for ground it was
38.9. That is quite funny.
How can you argue with that?
Getting a win rate that low requires throwing of matches beyond being dog water, let alone a newbie. I'd do another form to find the win rate distribution, but fuck that. I've already done enough work, and I highly doubt more than a tiny handful of people will have such a low win rate in the comments, let alone be willing to drop their in-game name. And as for the rank-based system, it's not even explicitly rank-based. It fixed nothing aside from reshuffling repair costs as well as lowering average SL multipliers, but vehicle purchase costs didn't go down, so have fun with that. One criticism I could see coming now is why not use muscore? And that's because it's a meaningless system that doesn't translate into rewards nor a player's performance. Two players can kill the exact same tanks the exact same way, but the one that died will have a higher score. And as for not counting ground targets and bombs, 6.0 Germany is all I have to say. In closing, majority of players are hurt by this. Supporters of this change are Dunning-Kruger elitists who always think they're right, and Gaijin shafting you, as per usual.